What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the real feel. Welcome back to me life. Knowing what some results can be can hold you off. Overthinking can hold you off. A lot of that thinking what could happen and what has already happened before and what could happen again could hold you off. And my point is from holding you off from the things you want to do, and holding you off that's really truly making you want to move forward and do the best you can, but you keep having things get in your way and try to hold you back. And I've mentioned before that's going to happen. Wanting things to happen right away and not getting the results that you thought you would get right away will hold you off and can make you give up and can make you want to quit. That's not me. Even though those things I just mentioned I've been in that position. I've still have been in that position before. I have lately. It's trying to, I don't know. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. My last video I was talking about victim and having yourself be the victim, or playing the victim, as let's say. And it's a tough topic for some because it's basically saying, like, stop playing the victim, stop having people feel sorry for you for whatever the situation was. It's a tough topic because you can have, like, yes, people will feel sorry for you, but if you keep playing that, like it's cry wolf, if you keep playing that out, eventually people will get sick of it, or people will say, oh, you keep doing this and you keep doing that, so you're not even moving forward, so, and they just ignore you and they'll just give up on you because they're not playing into what you keep repeating over and over, and keep what you keep saying about, oh, woe is me and feel sorry for me. And if you keep crying wolf and you keep doing all of that, eventually those people that were trying to help and support you, eventually they'll go away, and then you'll be back in the same position that you didn't want to be in. So my point is stop having people feel sorry for you, and nothing was your fault, or whatever happened, and try to do something else new, or try to do that new step. And that's a big step that a lot of people are afraid to do. Change, trying something new because something else happened. Like, there's tons of things that have happened where I'm like, I've wanted to give up because I'm like, man, I tried so hard at that, and or I did this and I put my efforts into that, and then it didn't work out. Plenty of times that has happened. Plenty of times. And still it happens. I'm still trying to grow, and I'm still trying to get where I want to be, and it's not gonna come as quick as I think. And that's what sometimes I think, is that it's gonna, I don't think like, oh, it's gonna come tomorrow or it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's like you want it to, because you want it so bad. And I've wanted this for years, and I've held back a lot from doing with what I love to do, and I've held back a lot. And then when I start doing it, I'm not getting the results that I think that I should get. But it doesn't work that way. Like, I think it's a learning process, and I've mentioned that before too, that it's just learning where your place is, who's truly supporting you, because I'm not out here just doing this for the fuck of it, and I'm not doing it like, I love doing this kind of stuff, and this is a reason why I got clean, because it's not the only reason. It was because I want to pursue things, and I want to pursue what I love to do, and I want to pursue what people keep visioning me as, or telling me as, what, like, when I present myself, they're saying, oh, you should be this, or you're good at this, and you're good at doing this. And every time I would hear that, being an addict, I would be like, oh, I am that, but I really wasn't, because I was just getting high all the time. But now I'm clean, now I'm actually doing these things, and I'm still hearing those same things from different people saying, oh, why don't you be this kind of person? Why don't you be like, I'm like, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. And when it doesn't come overnight, you can, and especially doing this alone, like it's, like I've heard from recovery and stuff like that, everybody has different ways they look at it. And I've actually gotten told plenty of times before that you can't do this alone. And what they kind of mean by that is that you need to keep reaching out. You need to keep chatting with people. You need to keep letting things off your chest. You need to keep trying to figure out and relearning yourself again and relearning your steps again, because you lost all that when you were getting high, and or you were, down and out for years. And so relearning those steps again, they say that you can't do it alone. Well, I've done it alone, and I don't recommend it. I don't recommend. You have to find how I've done it. Like, really how I've done it is I've just kept connecting with people, and I kept messaging people. And even if it wasn't the right person, or even if I found out in the end it wasn't the right person, how are you gonna know? Like, it's the same when you're going to look for a counselor. You're not going to find that right connection right away. You're not going to find that connection right away with your counselor or with your therapist or whatever. You're not going to find the right one right away. And if you do, then that's good. I mean, sometimes it works that way, but most of the time you're not going to find that right connection right away. So it's the same thing as me trying to message different people, whether it's a guy or a girl, or trying to network and stuff. It may not work out, or it may work out. You may keep continuing talking to this person, or you may not continue talking to this person. It's just the same thing as going to a therapist. And that's just the way I've done it. And I don't recommend it. Like, people go to like the therapists and the doctors because they feel to believe, oh, well, they went through school and they went through this, so they know what's up. They're gonna know. Well, they do, but they're taught in a certain way as a human would be actually going through it, and not going through like the program or the schooling for it. They know what's going on, but my point is that I've done it alone, but I've done it in a different way. And yes, I've reached out to different counselors, and I've talked to many social workers. I've talked to plenty of them, and these people just didn't work out, or I saw something that just didn't feel right. And whatever feels right to you, do it. And however you need to reach out, and whatever feels right, do it that way. But just know this: if it doesn't work out, then there's always somebody else that can help you out, or there's always somebody else that will listen, and you're not going to find the right connection right away. But I've just gotten through it by connecting with people, doing what I love, like the things that I love, just because it's music, or just because it's making videos, or it's like trying to like find ways to do put my merch out there, in a positive way, and trying to do this movement. That's just what I love to do. And I have a whole bunch of other hobbies of, stuff with nature, stuff with sports and stuff like that. Like, I have all these things that I want to do, and that's why I have a whole bunch of hats, so I can never run out of things that I want to do. So if I truly want to keep busy, or if I truly want to do something to keep my mind off it, I can go do these things. But a lot of people don't have that, and a lot of people have done all these certain things, and they've always kept on one path, so they've never tried different things. So when it tries to come coping with certain things, they only have that one thing. And if they don't have that one thing, then what else do they have? So my point is find stuff that you love to do. Find certain hobbies. Find what makes your heart fucking bleed. Find what makes you feel good, and do it. And do it step by step, and do it day by day. And if it doesn't work out, there's always something else. But do something that makes you feel good. When you're trying to get out of a depressed state, or you're trying to get through in recovery and stuff. And again, everybody has their different ways of getting through recovery, and getting through like addictions and stuff like that, or getting through depression, and getting through this mental state and mental health and all that. People have their different ways. But I'm saying whatever feels right to you, and whatever is right for you, do it. And we all have our ways of looking at things, and I'm in I'm in mid-range of age. I'm almost 35. I'll be 35 in July. And I look at things from my generation because I was born 86 and I was right up through the 90s. So I look at things different than what people will nowadays. But what I see is that it's the younger generation now that gives a shit and that sees it, is was growing into this craziness, and then now they see more. So we need those people to step up and try to, like, you know, do what they love to do and try to make our world and our people a better place. And it's hard to talk about some of these things because everybody has their different view, and I truly don't give a shit what people think, what I say, and only the people that will truly listen will actually listen to these videos and what I'm actually trying to say. Sometimes I'm just venting, and that's what my point is of these videos, is just, you know, give off my journey, give off my the things that I'm doing, things that I'm thinking of, things that I'm going through. It's me life. It's the real feel. I'm gonna give you straight up the real feel of how I feel about it, or how real of life can be. The real feel. Yeah, but reaching out is key of trying to get through this kind of stuff. And talk to people, man. It's these people that have, like, committed suicide, and I recently saw this story the other day. I didn't know about that Columbine shooting that happened like years ago in 97, I think it was, that first Columbine shooting. Long story short, that the mother of one of those guys that did it, she talked about it. What the point was is that she had no idea that her son was going through this stuff until it actually happened, and then he ended up killing those people and then killed himself. Point is that she didn't know what he was going through, and she didn't know how to reach out because he never said anything. Now, some people don't say anything because they don't feel comfortable saying it to somebody because they don't think they're going to get the right result. But I promise you that when you do reach out and you feel that it's the right person, or that you just keep trying different people or different therapists or different counselors or different human beings, try different things and try to get it off your chest if you're feeling down, because killing yourself or ending it or hurting somebody else is not going to solve what your life could be. Don't let me fucking being all cliche and like don't let me oh man, that's funny, but I'm being real. Like, that's how I've gotten through it. That's how, like, I've managed to get through certain things. But it's reaching out, talking to the right people. The one thing that we don't have around here, and people mention, well, they're in a rehab, and I'm like, what are they in BC, or are they in Alberta, or are they in some other state? Because we don't have a fucking rehab here. People take that in the wrong. Well, why don't you go to rehab? Rehab costs money. Rehab is different than going through like a detox or going through to talk to like a counselor, and you can't see these people every day, and they don't have the proper treatment for these people. So, like, saying someone go to rehab, like, do you have the money for them? Because to go to rehab, you're gone for 3 to 4 months, and you're traveling to a different, like, for Canada, I think you're going to BC or you're going to Alberta, and they actually have resorts, like they have rehab resorts, but it costs like a lot of money. It costs like thousands of dollars a month. I think it's like a couple thousand a month or a little bit less. I could be oversaying that, but I know that it costs money to go to those things. And don't get me wrong, they treat you good, and you can leave whenever you want. You can go there and you can leave whenever you want. But the point is that the treatment is there, but it costs money for that kind of stuff, and people don't have that. And I think that it should be free in some sense, or something to like help certain people that are trying to get out, like a person like me that didn't want to be in that spot, but I kind of had to. I had no choice because I had to get high because I was fucking messed in the head, and I wasn't properly, having with a straight head, but I wanted out at the same time. So these programs are needed for these people, and we don't have that kind of shit around here. We just have counselors that say, oh, call us once a week or call this number anytime you want. And sometimes it's hard to do that because it's every day almost. These people need it to get out their spot. And some days I don't know how I made it out, or some days I don't know exactly on point how I did it. All I know is I just kept reaching out and just keep trying to do what I love to do and trying to push towards my goals day by day. Small goals at that, like just getting up in the morning and getting dressed, getting up and making your bed, getting up and cleaning your place, getting up and like just the small things will get you going and accomplish for your day to get your day started. But I hope everything's going well for y'all. I hope you're keeping your head up. I hope you're trying to keep your head up. And whoever listens to this, I thank you. And I thank you with the big hug. But I appreciate y'all. And whoever's new to this channel, I thank you. And whoever's new to my Facebook that has accepted my requests, I appreciate y'all. And if y'all can share this video, if you can put it out there, help promote it. I'm trying to get my channel to 100 subscribers because I can't customize my link, and I'm getting new business cards made, but the customized link is not going to be on there because I don't have enough subscribers, and I need those business cards soon because I'm going to the streets to sell my merch, and I need better business cards, and my old ones aren't going to work. So I'm just in a bit of it's a patient game. Like, I've already did the action and put it out there and trying to put my idea out there. I'm just waiting for like the right time to get those cards, and yeah, try to push my name out there more and try to get my merch out there. Me life, that's what it's about, man. That's what this lifestyle is about. Your lifestyle, doing what you love to do, man. Being you, taking back your life and taking back control of what your life was, whether you're going through domestics or like depression or you're going through addiction. Take back your life, man. Take back who you are. Take back your life. Me life. I took back me life, and I took back control, and I'm still trying to fight it. And recovery is like an everyday thing for life, and a lot of people don't understand that. It's every day. It's for the rest of my life. Every day. There's not going to be a time where I don't think about it. But you got to keep busy. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep doing what you love. Just leave it at that. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video. Share the crap out of it. Please, 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 please share my videos. Subscribe. Toss some comments. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Let me hear it. I appreciate y'all. Keep that head up. Keep smiling. Peace out.